Hi cuties, my name is Hanako Kozumi and this is the channel Nerdy Nekoma. Everything here is about Haikyuu chat stories and fanfic. Thanks for joining us today. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. A little disclaimer to begin with. I do not own any of the Haikyuu characters, artworks or music I might use. This is not necessarily how I see them, and just for entertaining purposes. I am aware that there are similar channels and videos to this one, and I do not intend to copy or steal any work from them. By the way, I created my avatar with the app Lily's Story. The designs are super cute. Today's video is called Fractured. It's actually the second part of my BokuAkaKuroKen series, so I would advise you to watch the first part first. It was highly inspired by this comment from Jellyfish. Thank you so much for the idea. I hope you like it. This is just the third part of the second part, if that makes sense, because it got a lot longer than expected. Also, I'm going to make voiceovers with my own voice again, as it was requested by Kyla. Thank you a lot for your comment. At this point, again, a little content warning for the topics of self-harm, panic attacks, and unhealthy eating habits. If you struggle with any of these, please be aware that they are going to be mentioned in this video, and it's completely fine if you do not want to watch it. Now, for all those who do want to watch it, let's jump straight into it. It had been 4 days. 4 days since the incident. 4 days since Kenma almost fainted while streaming, only to pass out shortly after. Twice. 4 days since he almost gave all 3 of his boyfriends a heart attack. At first he assumed that at least Kuro wouldn't be as affected. However, one look at the older proved him wrong. Kuro's eyes reflected his worry and anxiety, mixed with frustration and resignation. He had known Kenma for years and watched him neglect his health over and over again. Kenma? Kuro sat down on the couch beside the former setter. The younger hadn't left his position since Kuro placed him there when he was still unconscious. He didn't dare to move after almost fainting again as he attempted to hold on to Akashi. The shock had been painfully evident on the others' faces. It was something he much rather didn't want to see again. Even now, his eyes were only focused on the floor beneath him. Kuro sighed. Ko and Keiji already went upstairs. I doubt they're sleeping though. It took quite a while to convince them. I told them we'd be there in a second. I'm quite hurt actually. Seems like they don't trust me to look after you. He tried to lighten the mood. Yet, Kenma didn't find the energy to appreciate it. Even though I have been doing that for years, haven't I? You have. The older nodded slowly. Did I mean, was that wrong? Kenma's eyes widened, and he couldn't stop himself from looking at his beloved. The pain was evident in his voice. Not just in his voice. Kuro, just like Kenma, looked at the ground, a hurt expression on his face. What? A mistake? Wrong? What was that supposed to mean? Was it wrong for Kuro to care for him? Did he give up on him? Didn't he want to do that anymore? Was it too much? Was he too much of a burden to bear? And if Kuro thought that way, what about Keiji and Kaotaro? Would they leave him? But they said it was okay, didn't they? Would they stay even though it hurt them? How could it be okay for them to stay if it hurt them? How could he do this to them? Why was he such a burden? Kenma? Kenma! He repeated himself more firmly and held the smaller by his shoulders. Hey, it's okay. It's okay, I'm here. I'll always be. Kuro took one of Kenma's hands in his, while cupping his cheek. His fingers gently caressed his face and wiped the tears that started to fall. Kenma didn't even notice. His mind was flooded with intrusive thoughts to a point where Kuro's calming words had little to no effect on him. He was a burden. He hurt his beloveds. Kenma. All firmness and confidence were gone from his tone. His words were quiet and he sounded close to breaking. Carefully, Kuro lifted Kenma's chin to make the younger look at him. Kenma let him. He immediately regretted his decision upon seeing the tears glistering in his boyfriend's eyes. Yet he couldn't look away. Please don't neglect yourself and your health like that. I can't bear to see you like that. Not again. Not like this. Kenma's breath hitched. I thought it got better. You didn't faint since... Damn it! Kuro leaned against Kenma for support and buried his face against his neck. It's different now. Before, you just shrugged it off, but now... He took a deep breath. Kenma, you can't beat yourself up over things like this. We know that you struggle sometimes, and we'll help you. Just please don't think we might leave. I know it's easier said than done, but please don't think bad about yourself. Kenma stared with wide eyes at the wall behind them and held on to Kuro by grabbing his shirt tightly. I can help you with routines, regular meals and stuff. If you get sick or something, I know what to do and how to help you, but when you do that, I just feel so helpless. Kuro. No, Kuro, it's okay. Kenma's words were shaky and unsure. He was bad at comforting people and it made him very nervous. With as much confidence as he could manage, he continued. I'm okay now. Lie. I'll be okay. Lie. You don't have to look out for me. Lie. I need you, Kuro. Please stay. Please look out for me. No! Kenma flinched. Sorry, I want to. We want to. Kenma, we got this together, okay? Okay. Let's go to bed. Kenma nodded. He was about to get up when Kuro lifted him in his arms and carried the smaller to their shared bedroom, where Bokuto and Akashi were waiting. He almost flinched again upon seeing Bokuto's worried face and the short flash of panic, as if he thought the younger might have fainted again. Kuro saw it as well and was quick to calm the other. Don't worry, we are all right. He placed Kenma carefully on the mattress, who immediately started to crawl towards his usual spot and underneath the blankets. Bokuto flopped down beside him. Everybody snuggled closer and went to sleep. At least they tried. Kenma, however, could feel Bokuto staring at him. Cool? He sighed and forced a small smile. I'm going to be okay. Lie. I am okay. Lie. BokuAkaKuroKen nodded and gently put a strand of hair behind his ear. Kenma watched his expression turning relaxed. He looked so peaceful in his sleep. The sound of the regular and calm breathing of his boyfriends filled the room. All of them were quick to escape today's stress by falling asleep. All but Kenma. He couldn't, even with the amount of exhaustion coursing through his body and mind. Up until today, he never truly realized how much he depended on the others, and even worse, how much of a burden that made him. He lied to them, even though he usually never would. They shouldn't worry about him. He could manage things himself. No matter how much he might struggle, he'd have to learn to care for himself, and he'd do so without burdening the others. He'd smile and be strong for them. Ever since the incident, Kenma tried to be more independent. He stood up early and attempted to make himself food. It worked for a while. The first 3 days he only ever forgot dinner once, and back then Kuro was there to help him out. He felt guilty for relying on him again and just wordlessly accepted the offer. Under no circumstances should Kuro think that he neglected his health again. Every worried glance, every little question, and every offer of help only motivated Kenma to do better. He wanted to be stronger, he wanted to be independent, and he wanted to be reliable, so that none of his beloveds would ever have to worry again. Today, however, everything went wrong. He woke up, way too late and not on his own. He was shocked and angry when BokuAkaKuroKen woke him up around 11 a.m. His mood only worsened when he found out that the oldest skipped training today to stay with him. Why would you do that? What? Why did you stay home? That was completely unnecessary. I already told you. I just wanted to spend some time with you, that's all. My shoulder hurts a little anyways, and coach said it was fine if... He heard BokuAkaKuroKen sigh, could see how his expression changed. If you weren't feeling so good. He dragged the words as if he forced them out. I'm fine. Kenma, what is... I said I'm fine. Kenma was now straight up yelling and left for his gaming room. At first, he thought about playing some games for a little while, or maybe streaming, but the memories of the last time still haunted him. He left the PC and the gaming consoles untouched and just settled for responding to some comments. Oh my god, what's with Kolome? He looked totally sick. Get better soon? Jeez, so dramatic. You can't end the stream like that. What in hell is going on? Unfollow. Too good to say goodbye, huh? Kenma, are you okay? Why would he even stream when he's sick? How pathetic. Whoever his mysterious partner is, he deserves much better. Kenma is such a wreck. Kenma stared at the screen. Each of these comments, even those wishing him luck and to get better, only worsened the current state he was in. Everybody had noticed. Not just his boyfriends, but everybody. They all knew how pathetic he was. It was the last comment that really got him. His relationship with Kuro, Akashi, and Bokuto wasn't public, but there were always a lot of speculations. Recently, more than ever, since Akashi accidentally had walked in on him streaming. Akashi out of all people. Not that Kenma would be mad about it for long. It was an honest mistake after all. The consequence was a never-ending stream of rumors. Normally, he would never let these comments get to him. He usually ignored hate comments in general, but today he couldn't. This one hit exactly where it hurts. So this is the end of the first part of the second part of the BokuAkaKuroKen series, if that makes sense. I'll try to edit and upload the next part tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I cannot promise that I will make it till tomorrow, but it will be up very, very soon. And yeah, tell me what you think about this in the comments. I did this at like 3 a.m. and I just woke up when I edited the rest, so I'm not sure if I did a lot of mistakes. I'm sorry if I did. I hope you liked it. And thank you so much for all your lovely comments underneath my first video, my first part of this. For all your support. Like, I can't even imagine that we're actually like, we're over 400 people already. Like, over 400 people have subscribed to my channel. I cannot wrap my head around that. I'm so grateful. Thank you. And I want to create more content for you guys because you are awesome. And now we get to some outtakes because they're funny. I told them we'd be there in a sec. Fuck. It took quite a while to convince. And he couldn't stop himself from looking at I forgot my text. Dang it. What are words? And the short flash of what? I'm so sorry. Is